Are the Jordan 1 low Bred toes worth it? In this video, we're going to figure that one out. Hey everybody, I'm Actors, and I am back from my 3-week hiatus to the only channel on YouTube that covers in-depth videos of cars and streetwear. And today, we're going over these bad boys, the Jordan 1 low Bred toes. Starting to see a trend right now that everybody seems to be wanting more of Jordan 1 lows, and this one was one of the more popular ones being sold on StockX. But are these shoes worth it? Well, before we figure that one out, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. But are these Jordan 1 lows worth it? Well, before we unbox these bad boys, be sure to like and share for that YouTube algorithm, as well as subscribe. Now let's get into them. As always, I like to start off by talking about the box. Nothing too new about this one, just a normal standard Jordan box in a black background gold Jumpman. Opening up that lid, removing that wrapping paper, and woo! Our first impressions of this shoe says this shoe is very slick. Can't really tell too much if I like the high top or the low top version of this shoe, because the low top really does clean up the shoe and kind of brings out more of the sleekness to it. Here's a closer look at the Jordan 1 low Bred toes. Some background information. The original release of the shoes, I believe, was December of last year, 2021, with the retail price of $100. Basically, this is the same colorway as the Jordan 1 high Bred toe, with just the high removed. Currently, I'm starting to see a lot of people wanting more and more Jordan 1 lows, and people are buying this one in specific. I think that's mostly because this is just a sleeker shoe than the Jordan 1 high, and a lot cheaper considering that the Jordan 1 high Bred toe sizes are going over $600, and this one is still, I believe, is $200. Coming into the shoe, starting with the sole of the shoe, not too much going on with this outsole, just basically all red, varsity red outsole. With that standard Jordan 1 tech, you know, we got those swirls right here and that brick pattern for traction. And in the middle, we have the Nike logo. Swing up to the midsole of the shoe. Once again, nothing too much going on. Just a normal basic Jordan 1 midsole, all white rubber. Can't really go wrong with it. Contrasts perfectly with the uppers of the shoe. Now, this is why we are all here. So the Bred toe colorway is kind of interesting. So basically, half of it is the Chicago colorway, and the other half for the front, or the toe section, is the Breds. That's why it's called the Bred toe. So some of the Chicago parts of the shoe includes the white center panel, black swoosh logo, red for the rear and top quarter panels. And now where we start seeing Bred colorway is, of course, in the toe section right here for the mud guard. It's all done in black, just like the Breds are. And then the toe box is also done in red, like the Breds. All styled in leather, and the toe box really helps determine the leather quality of the shoe. And it's kind of very basic, very bland. You know, definitely not the best, not the worst either, but yeah, it's far from the best. This is your kind of normal, really stiff, hard leather. Eyelets are also done in black leather, just how the Breds are, as well as more for the middle of the shoe. The tongue is all done in nylon mesh, black, like how the Breds are. And for the top of the tongue of the shoe, it's actually something pretty interesting. We have a white Jumpman. I thought it would be red, but it's white, and honestly, doesn't look too bad. We'll show a little bit more love to the heel of this sneaker. Now, we already talked about how the quarter panels are all pretty much red, and it swoops all the way to the back. One of the biggest features of the heel of the sneaker is, of course, the big white Wings logo. Normally, this was a high top. The Wings logo would be done on the top, on the side of the shoe, but since it's low top, the high has been removed, so it's done on the heel. Pretty nice, and it amps up the quality just a little bit. Rounding off the shoe, the sock liner is done in black. We have a black interior with a black insole with another white Jumpman. Alright, now I like to talk about how I personally would style the shoe. And styling the shoe is pretty simple. I mean, most of the colors are neutral besides the red, so I'll wear mostly neutral colors and try to match that red a little bit. You know, fall time is coming up, so this seems like a perfect shoe for the fall time. So great back to school shoe right here as well. You know, bring on your red flannels, all of that stuff. I think red flannels work really well with the shoe if you ever looked at those outfits. Yeah, a simple shoe to work with. I mean, I'll probably go with maybe some black jeans or something like that. White shirt, red flannel. I think that outfit would be fire. If you're already thinking about pulling the trigger and buying this shoe, I would say go true to size. I think Jordan 1s run best true to size. Maybe they are slightly big, but try on a pair before buying just to be sure. Alright, now if I had to rate this shoe between a scale of 1 to 10, I told myself it would be harder on shoes. This one is a 7 out of 10. I mean, really, it's got great colors, great styling. Really, what harms it for me is mostly just the quality of the shoe. It's just not really that great, as well as some minor details. Like, I don't really like the white Jumpman or the white Wings logo. I think they should have done maybe black or something for the Wings logo and maybe red for the Jumpman. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but yeah, and also I personally don't think this is better than the high top version. Definitely not better than the high top version in terms of styling and quality. I prefer high tops over lows. But nevertheless, this is still a really good shoe, and I would say that it's worth it. I think it was worth the retail price, and definitely right now worth the resale price right now of under just about mid $100 range. Lastly, I'd like to talk about the future of the sneaker. Where the sneaker's going, like I said, currently on StockX, prices are in the mid $100 range, and I honestly think that prices are going to rise. I see this a lot with low top Jordan 1s. When they stop restocking them, the prices just tend to rise up a lot. I think it would be no exception with this shoe. If there's no restocks, this shoe is probably going to be a mid $200 shoe probably next year, or at least towards Christmas time. And yeah, that's all that needs to be said about this shoe. So the Jordan 1 low Bred toe. What'd you guys think about it? Comment down below your opinion, like and share for that YouTube algorithm, and last, certainly not least, subscribe. I'm gonna exit off with some on feet footage, so let's get to it.